Hi everyone, good evening everyone. So today I'm going to explain you how to write a preliminary project scope statement. So let's see what is the preliminary scope statement. Okay, a preliminary scope project scope statement, why we need and how we can use in our project. Okay, so a preliminary project scope statement occurs during the initialization phase of the project, like when we start writing. So we have done um, project proposal, literature review. So now we are in initialization phase, just to create our project. Okay, so purpose of the preliminary scope project scope statements to identify the high level of project objectives. The objective must be clear and actionable and measurable. So there are few categories how we can create a preliminary uh, scope statement before we initialize the project. So I have, instead of I am telling something, so I have created a sample project preliminary scope statement so that you guys can follow along. So first we have project description, and project description means explain what the project is and how it will be accomplished. Okay, so this is kind of same project proposal, but it's something briefly we are explaining. The second one, we have project purpose, state the purpose of the project. And third, we have project objectives and project requirements, assumptions, constraints, and boundaries and risk. So here I have taken a sample company like a delivery company, cargo company. So let's say how we can achieve this one, project description. So project description, I have a high level, I have written this one. You guys can edit and you guys can write it the way you want. Just to tell you an example. So here I have taken ABCD Express over 10 years, providing an exceptional door-to-door delivery service, local and international, with maintaining our value, honesty, and integrity, both land and sea. So this kind of current situation background, what's the project description. Project purpose, like why we need. So currently this company, they don't have online platform. So they're going to make their service in online. So project purpose is currently our manual process take 30 minutes to get your item delivered. To provide exceptional customer service, we are digitalizing or online our service. So that's what they're planning. That's the purpose of project. Project objectives. So what they're doing to do when they make this online, so our client server request fully online. So client can access online and online tracking system 24/7 service. So this is the project objectives. By making digitalized, they're going to do this one. So second, we have project requirement. So in order to achieve this one, so of course we need a website, right? So they are going to create a website. That's the requirement. This is all high level. So secondly, they need system integration with other internet service providers. Like if they have tie up with other companies like UPS and others, so they have to integrate with their web service as well. So that's the project requirement. Project assumptions, like what their preconditions to be met in order to achieve this project. Our client business process will not be impacted. So that is our assumption. Of course, it's going to affect, but our assumption, we are going to minimize this one. So our first assumption, client service will not affected. There is no dependency with the existing backend system. So let's say if you have already have some certain online service, this is not affected. So that's our project assumption in important. So project constraint, need to close our service for 2 days for data migration. So this cannot be happened. So for 2 days we have to close. This is the project constraint. Like high level we are writing, maybe we need to mitigate, we need to reduce this day, so we need to reduce our down service days. Okay, so next we have project boundaries, and we are going to implement this project two phases. Like we know where we can achieve, like we cannot because client service will be affected, so we are making phases 1 and phase 2. And first we are making and implementing in local integration, and second we are going international. So that's our project boundaries. Project risk, what are the risks? As we discuss, new implementation affects some service impact our risk. So this we don't need to have, we should happen. So we need to make a plan for this one. So this is overall about how to write a preliminary project scope statement. So I hope you guys understand. So if you have any questions, so you can ping me. I am happy to help you. Thank you and have a good